guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Laurasia. So today I'm giving you guys a legit start to finish get ready with me. I literally start with a ball cap on and then I finish like this. So I really wanted to do like a full get ready with me, but not really like, clothes wise, but just, how I like to put on my wigs. I cut the lace on camera for you guys so you guys know how I like to do it. I also tried out the new Bold Hold adhesive. It is their Bold Hold Active. So you guys already know when I first did my Bold Hold video, and it was just a complete and hot utter mess. It was just a hot mess. I just did not know what the heck I was really doing. That was my first time ever using lace adhesive. So that would just tell you guys, just don't come for me when it comes to that video, because I never did lace adhesive before. That was my first one. I was always a Got To Be girl, okay? I was always using Got To Be spray all the time. And if I wasn't using a Got To Be, I was using a Got To Be glued. So I had never used adhesive before, so I did not know what the heck I was doing. My ball cap method was looking all types of hot mess. I just had to get my entire life. So some time has went. It's been I think almost a year now and everything. So maybe not a year, maybe it's been 6 or 7 months, something like that. So yeah, some time has went by. I have literally perfected my ball cap method, and I seriously love the new one. You see, me and the Bold Hold Extreme Cream just are not really friends, but me and the Active Cream are like BFFs. Everything, you just kind of have to just find what works for you, and it's nothing wrong with something not working for you. Me personally, the Extreme Cream just was not, it was just not for me, okay? It just was not. But this one, I had a better, a better end result when I was using this one. So yeah, so many people was asking me to do the whole Bold Hold video over again, so I decided to go ahead and do it because the first one was a hot mess. So yeah, so if you guys want to see this full get ready with me as far as doing my lace frontal and doing this very simple but pretty makeup look, I went ahead and did my foundation routine off camera because I do have a video of that already, but I did go ahead and do my eyes, my lashes, my gloss, and my highlight on camera. So if you guys want to see this whole entire slay, then definitely stay tuned for the rest of the video. Hi fairies, and welcome back to my channel. It's Laurasia. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a start to finish type of get ready with me. I'm going to be applying my lace wig. I'm going to be cutting the lace. I'm going to be putting it down with Bold Hold. I'm trying my second hand at trying the Bold Hold. Okay, so the hair diagram reached out to me and asked me if I want to try her new product, which is the Bold Hold Active. This is a water-based, perfect for people that have extremely oily scalps and extremely oily foreheads, and their adhesives just don't be sticking, okay? So she asked me to try it out, literally sent me a ton of videos, called me, gave me instructions, and told me exactly how to do it. So I tried it on the other day, and I liked it. I liked it enough to come on camera and show you guys how I do it. So she also sent me the Bold Hold tape as well, and I like to apply that right by my ear part. So for people that have trouble with having their lace front stick down right on that part, this is perfect for that. So I will also show you guys how I like to cut these in half just to make it last a lot longer, and how I like to apply it by my ear portion. So here is Betsy. This is the wig that I just made. If you guys are wondering, I do have a tutorial up. I just put up a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, of how I like to pluck my frontals. Now you guys can see it is nicely plucked, girl. She is nice and plucked. So I'm going to be putting her on today. I just want to get right into the video because it's going to be a long one and it's going to be a talk through. So I want to make sure that I am very informative and give as much detailed information as possible. see how it's fitting. If you guys are wondering, I don't put on adhesive. I don't put on elastic bands anymore, only because I don't need to. My wig literally fits perfectly on my head now. Like, I don't have an elastic band or anything on, and this fits nice and snug on my head. So I finally learned how to properly make my freaking wigs on my head. So yeah, I am about a 21 to 21 and a half circumference. If anyone is wondering, the only reason I am 21 now is because I have longer hair. When my hair was, when I didn't have really much hair at all, my head circumference was like a size 20. So it all depends on, like, you know, how much hair you have underneath your wigs. That will also kind of play into your head circumference as well. So yeah, my wig fits nice and perfect on my head. So as far as cutting the lace, okay, so I'm just going to pretty much just cut the lace on my head. I never do this, but so many people have been asking me like how to cut the lace on the wig. So I guess I will just do that for you guys. So the top portion, which is here, you can just, you know, cut that right there. So when it comes to the sides, I kind of want to pull this forward because it will definitely be laying like that. So you guys can see like my stocking cap underneath. Don't worry about that because they will all be camouflaged when I put on my makeup and when I put a little bit of powder on my lace and when I put on foundation, when I put foundation on the stocking cap. So this all will be like super blended, so don't even worry about it. The main thing we're just focusing on is just cutting the lace to fit our forehead. So I'm going to start cutting right here. And I like to leave a little bit of lace. So when you put on your lace adhesive, you have some lace in front to work with and apply it down. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of lace in the front and just do that all around. And you guys can see what I'm cutting. I'm like kind of doing like my scissors like in a wavy motion. You know, no one's forehead is like super straight. And you want to just start cutting to your natural hairline. Try not to cut the actual hair. So when it comes to the ear part, I'm going to do this side first since I'm already over here. I'm just going to lay it down on my head. I like to leave a little bit of sideburns. I personally don't have crazy sideburns, but I think they be brute sometimes. So I'm just going to section off. Make sure that it's not covering your ear because it will make your ear irritated over time if you just leave it like that. Take your scissors, and I actually like to cut from the back to the front when it comes to this part. I'm going to take it from the back and just cut into the little line that we just created. Like so. So that it's laying just like that. Then we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I went ahead and cut the lace on camera for you guys so you guys can see exactly what I did and how easy it is. All you have to do is just line it up to your natural hairline. Everyone's hairline is different. When it comes to me, usually lace fronts come in 13 by 4 or 13 by 6. I am not a 13. My head, forehead from ear to ear circumference is a 12. So usually most of the time I have to go ahead and cut off like an inch worth of lace. So yeah, that's pretty much normal for me. Some people don't have to do that and then others do. It depends on how your head circumference is. So yeah, usually if you're like a 23 or 24 head circumference, you don't have to cut your lace usually. But some people, I mean, it just depends. You just have to make it fit to your personal head shape and to your personal hairline. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some foundation. This is just the same foundation that I use on my base. I'm going to take a foundation brush. You do not need a lot. I just pretty much just take a little bit on the back of my hand and go ahead and brush it on. Now whatever excess I have on the back of my hand, I'm going to go ahead and put on the lace inside. You don't want to do too much because this lace is pretty, you know, thin. So you don't want the foundation to like seep through or anything. Okay, so now I'm going to take some alcohol. This is 91%. I'm going to take a little cotton swab and I'm just going to clean my hairline. And now I'm just going to use the Bold Hold Skin Protectant. And I'm going to put the same, I'm going to use the same cotton. Well, it's a different cotton swab, but it's a cotton, whatever it's called. Right on my hairline as well. I think this is like the best my ball cap has ever looked. My ball cap, oh my gosh, I've been going through it when it comes to the ball cap. So I finally got it looking somewhat decent now. All right, so now we're gonna take the actual Bold Hold Active and you can just take it straight from the applicator. And one thing, you know, the owner of the hair diagram told me is that you cannot use a lot. Use as little as possible so that it's able to dry faster and it won't leave a white residue and you can get the right amount of hold when you put it on. So this can be held up to, this can be applied up to 7 layers and it can hold up to like, you know, a very long extended period of time. Y'all know how I am. I cannot have my wig stay on for that long. So what I'm going to do is just put on 2 layers, you know, just to see if I can get a good grip and a good hold onto it. At the end, when I like have it on and nice and firm, I will kind of do like a tug test just to see, you know, how good it is when it's dried. I like to let it dry when I'm doing my makeup and then, you know, later on in the day and all that. So I will allow it to set for a very long period of time. She said it takes about 24 hours to fully curate and dry. I just cannot wait that long. So I will do the two layers and then, you know, try to make sure I do like a very good on my hairline and then do my makeup and all that. And then, you know, I'm just going to do a little bit on the applicator. I don't know, this is like washing out, but I'm just going to take a little bit that's on here and I'm going to start in layers. So the first place I want to start is my forehead. Ooh.
My way to the stars, want to fly.
Wow. That dried pretty fast. But yeah, so now I'm happy that I'm more educated with lace adhesives. I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable using them. Even the ball cap method, I feel a lot more comfortable putting that on and stuff. So listen, progression, growth, and just learning. Well, you listen, that would just take you very far in life. So this is my first layer. I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little bit on the tip. I like that she did it like this so that you don't have to use like, you know, the back of your comb. You don't have to use like the little spatula things. You can just take it right out of here on like, it's like a, you know what? This is perfect because this is like an on the go type of thing. So I would even buy an extra one of this and put it in my purse for like just in case purposes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's all nice and lined up with my ears. And now we are going to apply. She told me that I should use my fingers. That literally shocked the mess out of me because usually people say, don't use your fingers, don't use your fingers. And she was like, no, use your fingers. Oh, that's a grip. Okay. That, honey, is what you call a grip. Another thing I want to point out is it's not super sticky at all, because I felt like the other one was a little bit too much because it was just extremely too sticky, and this is not like that at all. Oh yes, honey. Ugh. My hairline's not super sticky or anything. Y'all, I done found another adhesive that turns matte. Hold up. Hold up. It turns matte when I touch it. What is this? Okay, so remember how I told you guys with the lace grips, and the reason that I loved it so much is when I touched it with my fingers, if it was like on my skin and it turned matte. Okay, so let me do this side. As far as using the strips, so I can show you guys how I like to apply those. Now, normally I would have put on the strip, like, you know, before I put on the top part, but I got super excited and a little bit too happy, and I completely forgot about it, but it's cool because I can just put it on now. My ball cap looks so banging. So again, I told you guys before, I like to use the bold hold strips to get the ultimate hold on the side. So before I never had my lace kind of just, you know, down on this area. You know, I never really wore my lace fronts for a very long time, so that part never really bothered me. But you know, if you're trying to wear your hair in a ponytail or something like that, that's where these really do come in hand. So let me show you guys how I cut it. So when you get it, you're gonna get like a crap ton of them inside. So the way that you're gonna be able to save them is to cut them in half. So you see how, let me see if I can get in focus. You see how they come with they come with 4 different ones, but I think they come with like a crap ton, like so many in the pack. But when you get I cannot talk. Okay, so basically you're going to have them, let's see if I can get in closer. You're going to see that they have a slit right in the middle, okay? So what you're going to want to do is cut diagonal so that you're able to split them in half and use a lot more than just using that big one, because you don't really need it that big. So all you're going to do is just cut diagonal. I definitely meant horizontal. So you're just going to cut in half horizontally until it looks like this, okay? So once you have your little strip, you're just going to take it off. Okay, so you're just going to peel it back like so. On the sticky side, you want to make sure that it's the sticky side. You're going to just apply it right on top of the ear. Okay, so just put it right over top of your ear and press it down. And then you're just going to peel the fold back. So I like to use my tweezers for this part because I do have long nails. So it should be like a slit area where you can just peel back. Like so. I like to kind of just pull my lace forward because usually I have to do that anyway. And for the back slit, I'm just going to push my lace down just so that I have a good hold and my lace isn't like, you know, sliding back or anything. So now my lace is all forward because usually I have to keep like pulling my lace forward when I put on my adhesive, and now I have that there so I don't have to. So I'm just going to take my glue And another thing that I love about this glue is that it's like a nice size applicator. A lot of times when I do my lace in sections, I have to like go underneath the lace and stuff like that. And this is like the perfect thing for that. And then also put some on top of the tape. So I like to do one layer on top of the tape and then 2 layers on the skin. So I went ahead and did my foundation routine off camera. If you guys are wondering what products that I use and how did I do it and all that stuff, I do have a tutorial out, a dedicated foundation routine from start to finish, what products I use, what brushes I use, all of that. It is going to be up here somewhere. It is definitely a talk through, in-depth type of tutorial. That is why I made that tutorial, so that I don't have to continuously do it in my videos. So I'm going to go ahead and style this hair on camera. The first thing that I want to show you guys and do, I'm going to be using 2 new styling products today. So again, this hair is from Tinashe, I think it's called Tinashe, but yeah, this is their water waves. So this is their Brazilian or Malaysian water wave. I can't remember what origin it is, but I love their hair. I've used their hair once or twice. I think it was like their loose wave texture, and it's very nice. I just personally love water wave or natural wave textures. I personally like to straighten them and give them really nice curls. I think that those type of textures really hold the curls a lot more, whether it's a body wave, a water wave, a natural wave. Those type of wavy, that wavy type of hair can really hold a curl. So personally, I would go more for that type of style when it comes to wearing curls, and today I'm going to be curling his hair. So I don't need to give this hair, actually I'm lying, I'll probably just give myself a little bang, because I want to have like a obviously it's in a really deep side part, but I think right about here I want to give myself some layered bangs. So alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I think I want it to fall about here. So I'm just gonna take my scissors, and the way that you want to cut, you see how I'm like just doing very small open and close movements with the scissors. That's basically how you want to cut and layer your hair. So I want to start, I want it to fall like boom. So I'm going to start cutting about here. I'm just going to cut. Yeah? So easy. And just keep going down. Cut a little, pull the hair out, cut a little, pull the hair out. So I'm going to be using a very new tool today. I got it from Sally's, if I can find it. So it's this John. This is a rotating blow dryer from Fairyystlish Pro. I literally have the entire Fairyystlish Pro titanium collection from Sally Beauty. You know, they always be hooking the sister up. This is the perks of having a collaboration and a sponsorship with a Sally Beauty. So yeah, this is the rotating Fairyystlish blow drying, rotating blow dryer. So this is the first time I ever used something like this, so I have no idea how to use it. So I'm just going to assume, you know, when it comes to blow drying hair, if you guys are like a hairstylist or something like that, you guys know, like in the Dominican salons, when they would take the blow dryer, not even just a Dominican salon, just a hair salon in general, they do round barrel curls with like the blow dryer and like the brush that looks literally just like this. This is just like a 2-in-1. It's a blow dryer and a rotating type of iron. So I'm going to section off the hair. And let's just start in like small areas and do this. One thing I like to do now is to use the cheese silk infusion. This is just a serum. It just smells, number one, amazing. Number two, I like to put a little bit of this in all of my hairs, all of my, like, you know, wigs now, when it comes to me straightening it or anything, because I feel like it kind of just gives moisture to the hair, but it's not like too heavy like an oil, and it just smells so freaking good. Okay, so now we're about to go in with the curling iron, and this curling iron is from Gold Hot. It is their 2-inch barrel curling iron. So I just bought this the other day. I'm actually very excited to try it because this hair is 26 inches long. So personally, I feel like if I were to sit here and use like a 1.5 inch or 1 1/4, it's just too small. The hair is just extremely too long for something like that. And also, I just really want like big body curls. So I'm just gonna take a little section. And if you guys hear like something crunching, that's Arthur eating his kitty food. Okay, so I'm going to move on to finishing up my eyes. I'm going to use this Lemonhead Space Jam and White Rabbit. You guys have been saying that you wanted me to start using the rest of my glitters. They look like this. It's just in this white jar. This one is in iridescent clear. It looks white, but it's definitely clear. So on my eyes, I don't have anything on my eyes. The only thing that I have is just some concealer, and then I muted it out with some powder, my skin complexion powder, and then I put some blush on my eyes just to give me a little bit of, you know, some type of color, because I knew that I wanted to use this glitter. So I'm just going to take this brush. This is a Morphe M124 brush. I like to use this for applying my glitter. Take the glitter and apply it on my eye. You guys can see that it's definitely clear, iridescent. I'm also just going to just take it up a little bit into my crease. Like, honestly, this makeup tutorial is just so simple. It's literally nothing. It just looks like a glossy glitter eye. I'm going to put some crazy lashes on, my favorite lashes. My Raven lashes. I have like 3 top lashes that I'm obsessed with, and they are the Megan, the Ravens, and the Bellas. But the Ravens I've been wearing a lot lately, and I've just been getting so many compliments on them. Like, I'm just so happy. I'm just so freaking excited. I'm just kind of I'm literally just taking this all the way up. So happy I came up with this. Just so happy. My creative mind just blows my mind sometimes. I also think I'm going to take it on my lower lash line, just because we just gonna be extra for a day. And I'm just going to put some glue on my lashes. I'm wondering if I should show you guys what they look like. Like, you know, in box. Whatever, it doesn't hurt to just show you like this. These are my Ravens. Oh, they are just so freaking nice. Like, I literally can't. Like, I can't. I'm so freaking happy. I didn't tell you guys already. Maybe I did or didn't. I customized all of my, you know, more luxury style lashes. I think there's 6 or 7 styles. I think there's 7 styles of them. But I designed them all. I felt like that was probably like the hardest thing of all. Like, that was probably the hardest thing, was creating what type of lashes I wanted. Like, I just had no idea. So they're gonna be like extra long. I did that on purpose because everyone's eye shape is different. So I just like to cut mine. I pretty much just know like how much I need to cut already. Now, while my lashes are drying, this is so freaking pretty. I can't. So I'm just going to take some highlight. This is the Bobbi Brown. I believe it's the holiday edition because, you know, it has the holiday looking packaging on it. And I'm going to take that pink side. I think that using this, Bobbi Brown sent me this like a few weeks ago, I believe. But using this, I think I remember why I love her highlights so much. Like, her highlights are just on another freaking level. You guys have no idea. Like, her highlights legit melt into your skin. Like, you look radiant. You don't look like you have highlight on your face. Like, her highlights are a pretty penny. They're about $50, but $50 worth of life. Do my inner tear duct. I also got this thing from Artist Couture. I kind of think I want to use that too. It looks like this. So it's from Artist Couture. It's their Spotlight Glitz. It's a diamond lights finisher. Apparently you can use it on your face, your eyeballs, like literally anything. So why not? Did it even do anything? Oh yeah, it did. It's definitely like huge, literally big ass chunks of glitter. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. gonna use this. I'm gonna use this Lip Fanatic lip paint. I like to use this as like a lip liner. I'm going to use this Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Verona. I love me some Verona. Mini Anastasia lip gloss in Pearl. It came in like the little 4 you know, minis that she had as holiday. Look at these lashes though. Ugh. You can't tell me But look at my eyes. It's literally a glossy glitter eye look. Nothing too crazy. I don't need a bunch of eyeshadow on. It's like a lilac, pinky purple type of feel to it. It's just so yeah, I just love the way that this whole look came out. I feel like this is definitely a little bit more on like the Christmas side of holiday, but that's why I'm just calling it like holiday slay. So it can be Christmas, it can be Thanksgiving, it can be anything that you guys want. That was the whole purpose of me making this little thing. So I feel like this look is just very classic. You have your nice waved curls, and then you have a very subtle but still very appropriate holiday slay. We went ahead and did a glossy glitter eye, top and bottom lids. Well, you don't have a bottom lid. Top and lower lash line. I put on my Raven lashes because I felt like they were very appropriate for this whole look. Nice nude glossy lip, and we're just all put together. I feel like I look so like grown and like old and like, you know. So yeah, I feel like this look makes me look very mature. I feel so different. It's so weird. It just is, I can't keep my composure. So yeah guys, I hope to see you in my next video. I will definitely have another flag video up after this. I don't know if it's going to go up on Sunday or Monday, but it is here. I am all done with it. Not telling you guys what flag it is, but just know it is definitely going to, it's going to hit y'all. You're not even going to think about this flag. Like, you're not even gonna think about it. It's just gonna be like a out of nowhere, like what type of thing, okay? But yeah, I'm so excited for it, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Make sure you guys thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and turn on those notification buttons because we never be having time for YouTube because they always be on the bull shiznai. Hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.